Hey, second graders, Mr. Bell here. All right, well, it's that time of the year to start doing some holiday projects. And here we go. This is called the Joy card. And joy, of course, means happiness, gladness. And that is one of the things of the season. All right, so you're going to make the O look like an ornament. And you'll have your J and your Y on the sides, and it will spell joy. And what patterns and designs you do inside your ornament and on the top and the bottom and your letters, that's up to you. You can see how different these two look. Okay. Both of them have ABC patterns though. You see the yellow dotted line, the green solid line, and then the red loopy line, and then it repeats. Yellow dotted, green, red, yellow, green, red. This one, red, purple dots, green zigzag, red, purple dots, green zigzag, and so forth and so on. Inside the letters, a little different from each other. And you've got decisions to make when you start designing yours. So let me go ahead and show you how to do this. First thing you need to do is fold your paper in half. That's the hamburger fold. There we go. And flip it this way, so that it opens from the bottom. Be that kind of card. Let's move this out of the way. There we go. Just like that. Get yourself something that's circular that will fit on a half a sheet really well. Look on the left and right. Try to get it even in the top and the bottom. Hold it down with your holding hand. Reach around, make sure your pencil touches the edge of the cup all the way around, or whatever circular object that you use to make your ornament. And now we are ready to begin. Now let's zoom in a little bit. There we go. And make the top part of the ornament. Put some lines in there. And a semicircle, a rainbow shape up there. And you can make it look like it's tied with a string, or you can go up like this and make it look like it's on a hook, one of those hooks that goes onto a tree. Now it's time to put the pattern inside the ornament. I always like to start with a line that's kind of curved, and another one that copies it. I like to make it sort of curved. It makes the ornament look more round. And I'll put another one here. Now what designs you do inside, that's up to you, the pattern that you want to have. So I'm going to put a dashed line over that line, and on top of this one too. Still keeping the shape going around like that. Now I have this part in here, and I'm just going to do like a curvy line. There we go. So it looks like it's going around. And now it is time for the J and the Y. So I'm going to go over here and do this part of the Y, that top part, that V shape, and then the vertical line right here. Trying to match it up with the top and the bottom of the ornament, the O. Same thing here. I'm going to come over here and put the top part of the J, trying to line it up the best I can. I'm going to go down. Let me see where the bottom is, about right there. And if it doesn't look right to you, erase it and redraw it. It's okay. Now I'm going to turn these into bubble letters. So I'm just going to pick a spot. Pretend I'm on a bicycle and I'm driving around the letter. There we go. And right where I started. Same thing here. I'm riding my bike around. I'm staying close to the letter, but not too close. Come around this way, turn the corner. Whoop. Goes up this way now. Turn that corner. Come around, and that's where I started. Alright, now you can leave the line inside if you want, or you can get an eraser and erase the line out of there. I'm going to erase mine out. But lots of people like to leave the line in as part of their design. There we go. Erase this out of here. There we go. All right. Now it's time to put the designs, the top, the bottom, the corners. You see how I did this one with the zigzag and the dots. This one I did just the corners. Okay, these are decisions you have to make about how you want to design yours. And there's so many different ways. On this one I'm going to do this kind of line. Alright, and on this side. There we go. I think I'm going to put some little wavy lines in empty space in here. It's up to your imagination how you want to design yours. There's a million different ways you can do your designs. So many decisions to make. I'm going to put little triangle shapes inside these. Oops. Eventually you feel like you're finished. I'm going to put some of these in here. When you feel like you're finished, then stop. You could put stars in there, you could put hearts, you could put snowflakes. There's lots of different ways that you can design your paper. Use your imagination. Alright, well, the next part is to get some markers and start tracing. These I traced green, traced blue on here, these I traced red. So many different choices. I'm going to trace joy with purple on this one. And try your hardest to stay on the pencil line. And do my ornament. Sometimes I turn my paper sideways, even upside down, especially when I do a big shape like this. I want to do it in parts. I think I'm going to do my straight lines, well, these curvy lines here, I mean this color, and my Y, there we go. Got some little snowflake looking things. There's lots of different ways to make snowflakes. Some people like to just make them like this. I usually put a little circle in there. Okay, I'll do a little one over here. So many different ways. Okay. Get some other colors on here. I'll do these lines like this. Turn this upside down, be a little easier. There we go. Let's see. I'll put some little red triangle, little green triangles inside the red semicircles. I like to use markers to outline more than color in, but the shapes are small. I'll use marker. Otherwise, the big spaces I usually use crayon colored pencil. Do these all blue. And I'm still continuing to trace pencil lines with marker. Makes everything show up really well, stand out. There we go. I've got the hook on there. All these wavy lines I made blue. Finished all that in there. And the next part is to color inside the letters, the ornament, and the background. You can see how I did this one. And I'm going to use crayon and make all this show up really good. So here we go. I'm going to do yellow in these parts. And down here. And we'll fast forward a little bit. I'm coloring in my ornament. Some light green here because I have dark green dashes. I wanted them to show up, so I made sure I used a lighter green to color on top. And got some blue in here. I used all cold colors in these parts, the purple and the blue, cold. I'm going to work on this letter so it matches the blue here and the blue here. Take your time coloring. Don't color as fast as me. I only have so much time on this video, so I need to not go too slow or I'll run out of time. Got some light green in here, blue, blue, yellow in these parts. Now I have the background, and I'm going to use a purple for the background. There we go. And I'm not going to color too hard. I'm going to color kind of lightly, because I want to be able to see these blue squiggly lines really well. I'm going to color nice and lightly back there. Make sure I stop at the lines of the letters. There we go. Color this all in. Just going to keep on coloring nice and neatly. And finish this last part right here, and then I'll be all done. There we go. I just finished. All right, I really like it. I'm sure you can come up with a really good card as well. And on the inside, you can write a note to someone. This could be a Christmas card to somebody. I'm sure some of your relatives would much rather have a homemade card from you than one bought at a store. And on the back, I'm going to write designed by, and I'm going to write my name. You can do the same thing on your card if you want to. Designed by, and then write your name. Okay. All right, boys and girls. Here we go. There's a couple of different ones here. There's another one here. You can even draw pictures on the inside if you want to. Okay, you have a good time with this. I can't wait to see your cards. Make sure you send a picture to me, to my email, or upload a picture on Google Classroom. Happy holidays. See you later.